Alright, let's pick it up here. We're doing this one pit fight again. Actually, nah, let's not try that. I screwed up horribly in this first try, so what I decided to do instead was, since I terribly screwed up, start it over. Unfortunately, in these pit fights, you can actually do that. You can actively run away from the battle. But though in hindsight I could have figured that... Oh, never mind. You'll see what happens. Okay. There are 3 rules in this. One of them is you're timed, and you have only 3 minutes to beat each fight. The other, another one is you have to beat one enemy with Holy Pulse. Yeah, I accidentally had a combo break right there. So, I'm screwed. So I have to restart and do this over again. But it's okay. Let's try this again. And I forgot to tell you the third prerequisite is that if you've already noticed, enemies have to be airborne in order to receive damage. So, basically 3 minutes, 1 kill via Holy Pulse, and enemies can't get hit unless they're in the air. So the thing is, you can, in this circumstance, you can actually string a combo. Even if the enemy's on the ground, it won't do damage, but it will still count as a combo. Okay, let's try this again. We've already seen what this looks like before. In this circumstance, I have to be really careful because I haven't been using combos all that much. Which is kind of disappointing because affinity is one of the things you're kind of rated on in the score. Let's try this again. It's in trance, so I can actually get rid of this thing without having to do the ridiculous crap over again. And the reason Frank's on my team is because he has to be. He's the only light elemental character there is. And I know that Frank isn't all that strong when it comes to magic, so what I did was I used Nathan for Entrance just to make sure, just for good measure. Okay. That's it for 1, 2 more to go.
Alright, let's do this.
I was actually a bit cheap here. And by cheap I mean I didn't use Melt Crest at the moment. It's not going to affect them one way or the other because it's on the ground. Okay, I'm going to fuse with Thunderbird. And I don't know if I use this in my Covenant playthrough, but I'll show you Gathering. And what this does is, it works a lot better than it did in Covenant in that, well, like Covenant, it gathers enemies into one area. But in Covenant, because the whole combo system, it also means that it brings the enemies close together, and thus they can start a combo when your turns are over. But in this case, due to the stock system, they can't do that, so it's all safe. The only real trouble is you have to be careful of area. Well, that's good. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, this one I actually accidentally used Melt Crest.
I'll take you out.
I was going to use it in a combo, but I forgot to press the buttons that start the combo. But this also sets me up to a good advantage, and that is it actually gets all those other enemies out of the way. So I can worry about this now. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but in case I didn't, I changed Frank's spells and his charts, so it's Pisces. Okay, still on the ground. And making sure he stays on the ground. I use Sludge Shell. This is up tremendously after I caught the Kraken thing in the Idol Cave. I've yet to show you Rapid Shot, which actually looks a lot better than it did when we first got it. Okay. Now to send it skywards so we can actually kill it. Bright Rage. Even though it's somewhat floating, it kind of looks like it's in the air, but it's not for some reason. I'm gonna be careful and just use Release, because that ups my attack tremendously. So I'll do, hopefully, a lot of damage. I've yet to show you Waker's skills, but I don't know if I should show one of them to you, because you can only get that through a very hard dungeon. Okay, that's it for the pit fight. I think I get a stellar from this. In the other one, I actually got a second ultimate weapon for Shania. For this video and the next 3, I'm going to be all over the map. I'm going to find certain things. At this point, you should have about 11 stellar charts. The first 6 being the ones you equip that are equipped to the characters, and the 5 you find randomly. Deck Brush. I said coffee on this one, that was a mistake. I didn't know coffee was native to South America. But if you do beat this, you actually get the last stellar chart. And that is the one I have equipped to Johnny at the moment, and that's Leo. The anti-smoking law? I assume it's cola. Okay, step doubler. Deck brush. Okay. You get the last stellar chart here, again, Leo. I got Daphne fruit at the moment. But the thing about Leo is that it has, one stellar node that, is automatically level 4, and it's non-elemental, so that means you can stick any elemental stellar in there, but it's meant to hold only, it's meant primarily to hold the stellar Melon Crest, which I don't necessarily get at the moment. I wasted a lot of time in the fight, so I'm sorry if I'm gonna be cutting this short. I visited Zonda's TP first, because he gives you an ultimate weapon for Natan, but he doesn't at the moment, so I'm going to the next place, and that is Navwadi's TP. And he'll tell me about a new side quest. Wow, you're really overexcited for someone your age. Yeah, so Navwadi's not going to give us any information, so we have to find it ourselves. So we have to go to Arkham University. Let's wrap up here, and we will see you later.